Hello, it's Jehovah's Laws, world's greatest commandment speaker, bringing the commandments of God onto the entire world. And you know, that's kind of like prophecy, because the Lord said that in the last day the gospel shall be preached unto all the world, and then the end shall come. So let's not be casting one another out and not believing in Jesus just before he comes. It's not a good idea to be cussing at people because they believe in Jesus when Jesus is on his way. And there's a planetary body out there that is fast approaching us, changing the course of events as it goes, called Viru or something like that. We need to keep an eye on that because the government doesn't want you to know about it. Anyway, some planetary body out there. It causes infinitesimal little changes that grow into bigger changes. We should keep an eye on that out in space. Make sure it doesn't come too close to us, because it could greatly affect our planetary wobbles and axis variations. It could result in huge storms. And you know, there are a lot of places that are sitting on super volcanoes that we just don't know about because they don't look like a volcano. They just look like land. One of them's in California. The government really doesn't want you to freak out about it, though. They're 150 times more powerful than your most powerful volcano. Whee! That's power. You know what kind of an earthquake that could cause? Well, anyway, now's not the time not to believe in God. Now is the time to start believing. Now is the time not to sink into the water, as Peter did, when the water and the winds shook his faith. Now is the time to believe we can still walk on the water. We're not fighting the forces of the world. We're fighting the forces of evil spirits in the world. This is a spiritual battle. We must win in order to enter into a spiritual kingdom forever. When Jesus returned, he was not in the same body as he left in. Many people didn't recognize him. Mary thought he was a gardener. Of course, they never recognized him, did they? For the light was in the world, and the world grasped it not. He came unto his own, and his own received him not. So how are we going to know when he's here? When he comes in like Paul Revere? When he comes in the clouds, and every eye shall see, right? Anyway, Let's keep those commandments holy, so we don't have to worry about when he gets back. For if the owner of the house had no wind the thief was coming, he could have prevented him from breaking through and spoiling his goods, right? One way to prevent him from breaking through is to keep God's commandments. Good idea. Very good idea. No the gods. No graven image. Don't take name in vain. Remember Sabbath day. Honor father and mother. Don't kill, adultery, steal, lie, or covet. That was taken from this. As it comes into view, the Ten Commandments, chapter 20, Exodus, the Ten Commandments. And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods for it. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and shewing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work. Thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. Bless the Sabbath day and hallowed. See, I know them. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's. And all the people saw the thunderings and the lightnings and the noise of the trumpet and the mountain smoking. And when the people saw it, they removed and stood afar off. And they said unto Moses, Speak thou with us, and we will hear. But let not God speak with us, lest we die. And Moses said unto the people, Fear not, for God is come to prove you, and that his fear may be before your faces, that ye sin not. And the people stood afar off, and Moses drew near unto the thick darkness where God was. And the Lord said unto Moses, Thus thou shalt say unto the children of Israel, Ye have seen that I have talked with you from heaven. Ye shalt not make with me gods of silver, neither shall ye make unto you gods of gold, an altar of earth thou shalt make unto me, and shall sacrifice thereon thy burnt offerings and thy peace offerings, thy sheep and thine oxen. In all places where I record my name, I will come unto thee, and I will bless thee. And if thou wilt make me an altar of stone, thou shalt not build it of hewn stone, for if thou lift up thy tool upon it, thou hast polluted it. Neither shalt thou go up by steps on my altar, that thy nakedness be not discovered thereon. So in our courts, when we solemnly swear by this holy book that has the commandments in it, shouldn't we continue using these laws instead of theirs?